Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're in Minecraft today. Special stream time on a Thursday afternoon. Spent the morning recording some extra podcasting content with Johnny for both the Citadel Cafe and the Sponge Chunks. So be sure to check out the Sponge Chunks over the holidays. There will be new episodes on the 22nd and on the 29th. Mostly email episodes, so lots of fun to hear from the community on that show. And Johnny and I recorded a segment for episode 500 of the Citadel Cafe, which recorded last night, but I'm going to edit in his segment talking about his top 3 watches of 2025 and some of his top nostalgia shows and films of 2025. Things that he's watched in 2025, but they could be older movies, that kind of thing. So that's what we talked about last night on the show. It was a good time. We had Ryan and Lou, Steven and Alistair all on the show last night. So it was a good roundtable. Had a lot of fun talking about nostalgia stuff. And I think you will all enjoy it. That should go out, I'm hoping, before Christmas. I want to try to have that out by the 22nd or the 23rd so that people have a chance to listen over the holidays, because it's going to be big. The episode 500 of the Citadel Cafe is probably going to be like a 2-hour show. So it'll be a little bit before I can finish editing that. So, but it'll be a lot of fun. I think it was a good conversation and really cool to have done 500 episodes of anything. And so to have that feather in my cap is a lot of fun. We started the show 14 years ago in November. And so it's been a lot of fun to keep that going. But let's just dive in. We've got lots of blocks to place here in Minecraft. I've got to build up some more of these panels. So last time we built up the middle and took out all of the storage, moved it all up here. So we've got like this temporary staging area. And I think it's going to help me sort out how I'm going to use these spaces. And we have a little kind of power core happening down there. This is still the teleportation block. I need to move that somewhere. And right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these panels and we're going to move them over to the other side. So I got to double check to see what my tuff is. Not great. We're okay for cobbled deep slate though. Should be good. We'll make a little bit more. And we're going to need, we might need a couple bits of tuff. We're definitely going to need some diorite. Maybe not that much. And what else do we need over there? Oh, concrete. We might have to make more. Probably, yeah. So we'll need some sand. We'll need some gravel. We'll need some dye. All that is right next to each other now, which is great. That doesn't go there. Oh, you know what? I need to rebuild my concrete powder thing. Where am I going to put that? Maybe we'll put it over here. Maybe that's what we'll put in this space. Those are empty. Put those in here. Oh, I can't. In here. And okay. I have a space for empties over here? No. I think it was, that was weird. So I'll need water into a block. I knew that was going to happen. So water will go down into there. That'll be a slab. And then I need a couple of these blocks. That's water. So this is where we're going to place the blocks. These have got to be wood blocks. Need buckets. don't think... Oh, there was a bucket of water in my inventory. That goes like that. Oh, crap. Not what I wanted. Go get another one. That's what I want. I keep on forgetting in between streams to update my render distance. I need to update the mod. Aha, that's what I want. We'll need that to be there. And then I think I had a fence post there. And I need signs. So that's where the box goes. Sign goes there. Fence post goes there. I think that's how that works. That should work. Like a charm. Blue Crow says episode 500 of CCC before Christmas is going to be a treat. Can't wait. That's awesome. Glad you like the show. Also, shout out to MindTripMedia. Has resubbed at tier 3. 45 months in total. That's amazing. Thanks so much, MindTrip. And then MindTrip just used 100 bits as well. That was all right before we started the stream. Thanks so much, MindTrip. I really appreciate it. I'm better at this than at keeping a MCDLE streak, it seems. What's MCDEL? Or DLE? I don't know. Stenos, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. It is almost Friday, I agree. Happy to be so. Alright, I feel like that's pretty good. This is a little bit weird. I wonder if we could waterlog a fence post there instead. That might be an interesting way to do things. Anyway, that's working. I don't think I need that stuff. I think that's probably good enough there. I'm sure I get to come up with a more concise way to do that, but... Cool. Couldn't just wash your concrete in the ocean like the rest of us? No. Like the plebs? No, thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I forgot stone. Pretty sure it starts on the 9th. I'll double check it, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slab on the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slab on the 9th. Too deep. Double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Good. I think this just goes all the way up. And then we cut it out later. I think that's how it works. Whoops. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Nice. Adila, hello. All right, so then this is 1.5 blocks to the first frog light, which I forgot, but we can still put in the blocks under them. So that's a frog light, which means the one below it, that. Close. So close. I don't know why I've decided to put orange frog lights on the outside and purple ones on the inside. And we put that there. Man, I always forget how tall these are. I feel like I'm getting close to finish and I'm like halfway. See the Joel shadow working on the ground? Oh yeah, you can right over there. Too bad that you can't do things like wave in Minecraft. I'm sure there's probably a mod for that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of emotes like that in Satisfactory when you're playing multiplayer. I wonder if they decided that was too much like Fortnite and we're just like, nope, let's not do that. Does anybody know if you can do that in Hightail? I just want to double check that this is the right height. It says 110. Why is that different? Is that one block lower than it should be? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm confused. The right height down here. You can do it on Bedrock? Oh, you're right. An emote on Bedrock. That's right. This is not good. Why is this off by what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a block higher. That doesn't make any sense though. We are standing on the top of the 4 and it's at 12. 112. Over here we stop at the top of the 4 and we're at 112. So this didn't go anywhere. So why is this wrong? Is this just missing a layer? I think this is missing a layer here. And that's dirt, I think. Yeah, that's what that is. So it's 112 here. And 11, 12. Okay. Then there is some tuff up here. We have the spear now, so you can do a make your point by pointing with a stick, I guess. I do find it strange that there's so much of that like squatting and walking around that players have to do in Minecraft. I think that's too far out. 2, 2, 2. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting something. I think it's the concrete. Well, those are too close. Got that wrong. I did it over here. Second one. Yeah. There we go. We're going to run a tuff real quick. So I can't fill these solid ones in just yet. I don't think there's anything I want to remove. I really need to start thinking about how we're going to get up to the top. It'd be tricky. You mean to tell me that you don't walk around squatting in real life and running around from bees the size of footballs? No. Can't say I've had that experience. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Is this the last one? No, we've got one more over there. I got excited for a second. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Oops. I screwed up somewhere. At the very beginning. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Nice. Took me a second to remember which side I was on. makes such a gross noise. Such a gross noise. Almost like I've done this before. We are going to run out of deep slate quite quickly. We may even run out of concrete. Here we go again. Man, today's just not the day on the server for visuals. At least I can sleep through the storm. Thanks for the lurk, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, we actually did have enough concrete for this one. I'm surprised. I'll take it though. Nice. And I have been putting in oh, that's why it's higher. Guess I'll connect it across. Remember the measurements from the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Right. These really start to look cool on the map, and then I cover up all the details. So like I have to figure out a way to make the top look just as interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then we're back on this side again. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, I'm one short. Sorry, we'll need more concrete anyway. And then more stone too. And tuff. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and half. it's a full block above that. I'm just realizing I might have done this wrong. Other side. Oh no, got it right. Okay, good. Oh, there's a floor here. Oh, why does that? That's out too far? Yeah. That's a mistake. I'll have to fix that later. Also, this is gonna all have to go too. I didn't have dirt on the other ones to run into. Silvery says a couple of friends got together in the realm and ran around at night and got both the zombie and skeleton horses. That's awesome. They're supposed to be pretty rare, so that must have been a fun thing to get together. And probably fun to have each other's back in that sort of situation. I guess it depends on how endgame you are, but that could be kind of potentially harrowing for people, I guess. Depending on your skill levels and stuff. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Uh-oh. That lower than normal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. I must have mismeasured the bottom. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. What's going on here? I missing something? Why is that not the same? So there's 2 blocks there and 1 block there, but that should make a difference because I'm counting from the bottom. Why is that different? It's 6.5. That's right. Bottom different height, and no, this is all the same height, right? That lines up. This distance must be different. Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is only 13, and that's the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's the difference. This is supposed to be back by 2. Yeah, I see it now. There's 5 there, and there's 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That means that whole wall is in the wrong spot. I should have clued in when I got to the top, because I had to. It didn't line up. Right. Okay. Well, that sucks. Hold on. Better to discover it now than doing it somewhere else. The thing about removing this stuff vertically, it's really tedious visually. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. That's right. And this, right, that goes back 2. This actually is going to be out here. We'll fix this later. Stream time's at an hour. Thanks very much, Sandy. Cool, folks. I take a break once an hour. Gives me a chance to grab another glass of water. Maybe you can grab a snack, grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. We're always trying to grow the channel. And if you're watching this later on Joel Duggan VODs, why not like the video? Maybe give us a subscription. It's all free on YouTube, and it does help grow the channel as well. So I will see you in just a few minutes. Starting to feel like it's coming together. Once we get this other panel in, I think it will start to feel a lot better. We're going to have to take a break and go get some more tuff, though. And that we just have to go down and mine it. So it should be pretty straightforward. I think what we need to do here, though, is build this up. Thanks, Sandy. I'll be happy to rip this stage off like a band-aid. I'm kind of sick of placing this 3 blocks in a row up vertically. It's not the most exciting thing. Looks cool when it's done. It'd be nice to have all 8 sides of this lit up now too, at least to some degree, right? This is where I can't go any farther because I need more concrete. Right.
Your Fixit employee monitor camera feed is frozen. Please ensure the monitor feed is live at all times.
Thank you. I wonder why that happened. That's the first time it's happened all week, I think. Fixed. It's weird. It's been a long time since I've streamed at this time of day, and it's interesting to see the lighting changes. Like it's different. It's also a sunny day, and it's been cloudy forever, so we've got light bouncing off the houses and stuff behind. Arc Sniper, thanks for the heads up. A few folks in the chat have got access to a command that allows them to let me know. Appreciate the heads up. Today was the first day you saw the sun all week since last Wednesday, Blue? Wow. Yeah, we've had just a lot of winter weather. I've only been able to get to the gym a couple times a week. Even when I've had access, it's just been smarter to stay home. The time of day I want to go is like rush hour, and to be out in snowy traffic and stuff, it's just not great. I am missing blocks here. Interesting. So they're flying all over the place. I wonder if it does need a block there. Oh, whoops. They're a lot lower. I hope I can come up with some cool panels to go along sides of these. I like the overall aesthetic, but I know it's going to need some layers. I'd like to do the reverse of what I've got for the lighting. I think that would be cool to have some stuff lit from underneath as well as lit from below. That makes sense. Oops, wrong block. Oops. One, two, three, four. Both the same. Cool. Goes here. there. Hey, the Nookie, what's up? We're making slow but steady progress. I think that's right. Yeah. By the way, did I hear correctly that the Spawn Chunks episodes are coming out on the 22nd and the 29th of December? Are going to be pre-recorded. They are already pre-recorded. We recorded episode 382 this morning. So they're already done. 381 we did on Saturday. So I still have to publish them. We've got a Patreon special that's happening later on. So we wanted to fit in a plug about that. It's not quite symmetrical. But that's, I guess, everything to that level of design so far. We still need to carve out the sides of the panels. I'm still not entirely sure that this is going to be tough, that section right there. I don't know about that. I feel like that might need to be a different color. Don't want to go back to white, but If we do tuff in there, I feel like it has to be very little, and then we have to switch to something darker, maybe more deep slate or more concrete or something. But I don't know yet what that's going to be. Missing. I see you. There's a hole. This thing casts a massive shadow. Can you imagine how many mobs would be spawning if this was in like a regular biome? Wild. Unfortunately, I think I need the happy gas. Or I could probably just do this with scaffolding, maybe. Realizing I don't like this stuff here either. So I haven't done those ones yet. These ones I have done. So at the bottom, it's just 4 over, and then it's just 1, 2, 3 chunks of 2. Pretty easy, I think. One, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2. Why have I lost the game? So 3 up, 1 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think that's it. Yep. get all the little bits. I think we're good. Cool. So we just have to do the same thing here. Right. I might want to raise up the backside of those panels for now. Pretty good. And we need more. I think I've got to do that twice more. Those ones are done. That one's done. That one's done. These two are done. Ah. This one you think you're finished. Rachel, we are building a command center in a Mushroom Island biome. It's going to be all sci-fi themed. Pretty big build. It's based off of this concept art. And so if you get down at like this angle, you could sort of see, I mean, it's inspired by, it's not meant to be a direct copy, but you can sort of see what we're going for. Looks good. Like, where is the water coming from? But that's the water for the amethyst. Actually, I should check that. When we're done here, I should check to see if we've got amethyst flowing into that poker box. I hope we do. All right, last one. Lord Andy, hello, welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. Okay. I think that's everything. Nice. So it's mostly symmetrical. We're going to need some more tuff. That's going to be the next thing. Should probably bring some of those with me. And just in case, I'll bring those. And now I just need to go get some tuff. And I don't know if there's anything in particular I need to dig out up here. There could be tuff in the middle, I guess. I don't remember running into anything on these levels. I guess I could look. We might see some exposed tuff. No, it's probably lower. -30 maybe? There's some here. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough. There's some tuff there. Oh, here we go. Okay. This'll do. I don't know that I've ever found so many diamonds in tuff as I have underneath this mushroom island. We'll leave the walkway in case we need that later. More in the ceiling. Nice. Oh, it keeps going. Excellent. Oh, and here's the trial chamber. No, it's just a concept art from somebody online. The original idea. I'm trying. Ahmed. I don't remember their name. Not seeing any tuff down this way. We can probably go a little bit lower. Tuff comes in pretty large blobs, yeah. There's some right there. Oh. Do I have any way down at the bottom here? This is going to be below lava level, I think. That's the level I want to be at. I think this is where we got it before. Yes. A little bit there. Ceiling still. Nice thing about mining out of the ceiling, of course, is that you pretty much collect everything that you're looking at, which is good. Cobblestone, there's the spawner that we found last time. I would like to try to fill the shulker box up if I can. Hey, keeps going this way. Nice. Again, more diamonds in the tuff. I mean, I guess technically it's deep slate, but still. I don't need diamonds, but I'll take them. I should let other server mates know that if they're ever short on diamonds, and my gosh, I've got their back. There was more there, wasn't there? Yeah, look at that. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit of extra gravel for the concrete as well. That was not as much as it felt like it was. Half a shulker. More this way. thing is, you want to find tuff from the top. A lot easier to mine from the top down, I imagine. Although this is a nice big deposit. There seems to be a lot of gravel on top of it too. Should check mushroom fields, so at least there's nothing gonna spawn in here. I'm really just listening for when it breaks and makes a different noise, because you really can't see much of the difference. I mean, up close, obviously, but... How we doing? Oh, that's pretty good. I'll call that a win. I know there's still a little bit in the ceiling, man. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Take the low-hanging fruit. The low-hanging tuff? Exactly. Maybe there's more this way. Hello? So minus 51 and west. Remember that the next time we run out. Goal achieved. All right. That really did not take very long. 10 minutes, maybe? I should mark this. Wrong way. I need this. All right, ores are up here. Lots of tuff. Stack and a half of gravel. Nice. It is about time for my next break. Rachel, what are your thoughts on pixel art, Joel? I like pixel art. It depends on the artist, obviously. I don't do it myself, but I've seen some really talented people put together some cool stuff in Sprite. There's some great time-lapse videos on YouTube that I thought were really, really cool. All right, so we have the tuff now, so I'm going to fill in these panels like that. Solid. When I get back, that should not take very long at all, but I think it is worth doing. And then I'm not sure what the next phase is. Probably put in the ceilings like this stuff here and try to work on what the inside walls are going to look like. I really don't know. I like this look. I just don't know if it's sci-fi enough. It looks kind of, I don't know, it just looks decorative. It doesn't look like it has a purpose. So I'd like to try to do something different. We have a lot of frog lights up here, but it would be cool maybe to switch that out for the purple. I'll have to see. But anyway, give me 6 or 8 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, time to throw in these towers of tuff. I feel like 6 stacks should probably do it. And if we change our mind later, then it's easy to tear down. Whoops. Guess I don't need that. Where that went. You know that feeling when you're colder than is appropriate for room temperature? And then you sneeze multiple times and you're like, oh no. Uh-oh. You think you're getting sick? Aha! Found you. Thought it was going to be all smart. Is that all of them? I think that's all. Oh no, yeah, one more. Oh, this one isn't lit up yet. Well then. Oh, nope, it's supposed to be lower. Oh, this isn't supposed to be there. I think one of these has got an inside track that's not supposed to have. Yeah, that concrete's not supposed to be there. I think that's the only spot that I did that. Crap. Perfectly planned. Nice. That is all of those, at least filled in to the point where I'm done designing them. I need to really think about what's happening in the middle. Are all these lit now too? That one's lit. That one's lit. Yeah, I don't think I've missed anything. Cool. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is work on this kind of overhang space and think about how it's going to interact with the walls. I think I have to come in a little bit closer. I think it has to overlap. We have to figure out how, like, I feel like this needs to be the edge here. So there needs to be something coming down that covers up this corner. Because what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22, 23 wide. Or 25. 23. So I need to figure out how I want to handle that. And do I want it to be stone? Or do I want it... I think I might want to switch to I guess I could try stone with slabs, and I could try cyan terracotta. So let's try stone with slabs over here. Where does that start? That just starts right above the white. Oh, terracotta might blend in too much with the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. But we would want that to be slab there, block, slab, block, slab, and then block, slab. Whoa, that was weird. Weird little hop. How cold is Canada today? A good question. Should be right on my phone. It's actually 3 degrees. Warmer than I anticipated. We're getting a lot of rain tomorrow and Saturday. I have to see more of that, I think, before I could make a call. Maybe we'll do half of it. Oh, crap. There's a wall there. I don't know if I like that. think I prefer, whoops. I think I prefer the chunkier look. That might have to come out one more. Yeah, we have to start this farther out. Because I believe what I did down there. Right. Yeah. Uh, 3 degrees is that very warm for winter in Canada. That's on par for this time of year. It bounces back and forth around freezing. It's warmer. We had a cold snap a couple weeks ago where it was minus 14. But that's about right for this time of year. We've had Christmases where it's been 5 degrees and foggy. We've had Christmases where it's been minus 10 and snowy. Just, it all depends. All right, how do we want to go across the middle here? I also want to hide. I want to come out at least a couple of blocks. I think we might be coming out farther here. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I would prefer 5. I should just put in some temporary diorite on these walls so I can imagine what they might look like. Yeah. So this is going to angle. So I think that should come out another block. I might want to start this farther out. And over here, I wanted to try it with same color as the door. Right, so we'll go, oh, there. How is that different? Oh, because I messed up. Two, three, four, five. I may want to do these in threes because then we can put lights in them. Or maybe we just put lights in this one. That could be the way to go too. I thought I was going to mind it the same color as the door. It's not that bad. Oh, that's all the terracotta. Nope. Yeah, see, I like it where it gives like a finite cap to that. And then we could put lights in there. I want to have some sort of lights in here, but that's going to be really difficult. I guess we could... See, this is the problem where I want to use shelves, but shelves are not... We don't have a dark shelf other than dark oak. I don't think that's really going to work very well. Oh yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't like that. We'll do one or the other. It'll either have something there or it'll have those three. It won't be the same. Maybe we just do tops and bottoms. Not bad. Wrong one. Try to line them up. Whoops. It's not bad. It's hard when you can still see them. I think I prefer a color shift there. That's cool though. I don't mind that. We may want to put in some glass over top of those. And we may decide to use pearlescent. Yeah, I think I do like the color shift. But I like the fact that this comes out farther. All right, let's put in one more with, what's a different material that I could use? Pearlescent always makes me think of the Hermitcraft member Pearl. Yeah, of course. Me too. Don't think I want to do white. Don't think I want to do tough. We could try tough. We could also try dark, like the deep slate. All right. I prefer going out to 3 at the end. So we'll do a couple of these. One, two, three, and then this is the one that goes out 3. I've got a feeling the deep slate is probably going to be too dark, but it'll match the outside. I do hope this looks cool when it's done. I'm hoping that walking into this main area with a big power core thing in the middle and all this is going to be really rewarding visually. All right, and then we put in the lights, and they go in line with these ones. It's hard where you can still see the outside tuff. I think I prefer that the door is the darkest. And here we've changed this to be the deep slate being the darkest. I'm going to see what it looks like at night too. Yeah, that looks a little bit weird. I don't know if I want to see those lights. Although, I don't know, maybe that does help. We might be able to use these as dual purpose. We might be able to use them as an accent light in here, but then also as a pot light or a accent light outside. Weird how this is casting a shadow through the atmospheric perspective. Oh, I found the hole. Fill that in there. That. All right, the sun's almost down, so we'll be able to see what this looks like at night. It almost looks filled in. Like we were just missing little bits. So when you're coming at it straight, like it really looks like it's pretty complete. We just have to figure out what's happening in these sections here. I think it might be worth making these a little bit taller. Maybe 4 or 5 blocks taller. I think that might look a little bit more supportive. And then we could add more detail inside of them. I think they're kind of plain right now. I'll probably add a little bit more to them. We do have these lights on the outside. That's the stone. Yeah, I don't like the deep slate. I don't think the deep slate is where I want things. I think the bats are spawning on the roads, if I was to guess. It's not terrible coming in. I think I prefer the tuff over the deep slate. Yeah, I don't like the look of it in here. I think between these two, tuff is winning. And so that's the terracotta. So there's no difference between the door frame and the terracotta. That's the same color. But then this has a difference. What I like about it here, because it is lit by these two lights on the side, is that this gets progressively darker in shadow, and then this gets darker, and then that's darker still. So it's stone, cyan terracotta, and then dark gray concrete. And I think if this was out more and had those lights, I think it would look pretty good. I like that the lights light up. I'm still not sure whether we're going to stick with the ochre or whether we're going to switch to pearlescent. I don't think I want it all to be the same color, but I feel like I have to flip-flop between like a color and white. So like end rods and then pick one color. Although I don't know. It would be nice to have some red. So like maybe these could be red. And then we do like redstone stuff. I feel like redstone blocks give off light in this shader pack. Maybe they don't. I know redstone ore does. No. Okay. Redstone stuff does, though. Yeah. We could do stuff like that, too. Like, we could have... in the same way that we kind of hide... slab stuff, we could do this with... It's annoying. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. I might be able to use repeaters or something. Are repeaters and comparators the same height as redstone torches? No. We could use lights like that. We could have like a stream of lights buried in the wall. That could be cool. If we could see that in the wall. I don't know. It'd probably be easier to just use shelves, right? Because with shelves, we do dark oak. And I don't think it works with redstone blocks. Why does this not stack? It's so strange. Right. Has to be something else. So, frog lights. Get far enough away from that, you're not going to notice that that's a wooden frame. You're just going to see the lights. We've definitely got some options. Keep on putting holes in the floor. Can you move shelves with pistons? Anybody know? There's a shulker box there now. Shulker boxes are transparent, so you could put them in front of lights and get different colors. That's a good idea too. Try that. What color shulker boxes do we want to try? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red, yellow, purple. Okay. They don't read as a light source, but definitely is brighter. I mean, they're awful close together. I guess I'd have to completely encase this one in blocks. That's cool. I want more of that. Interesting. Yeah, that'd be fun to play with. It would be cool to do that in the floor somehow. Like if we wanted a bright red line or something. We wanted a line around here, but we didn't want it to be like bright lights. Do something like that. Okay. Cool. Right on, folks. I need to run. I've got some stuff that needs to get done tonight, so I will sign off. I'm going to pass you along to somebody else playing, hopefully, Minecraft. I don't normally stream at this time of day anymore, so I don't know who's live. We will figure that out. Pixelriffs is live playing Enshrouded. We could always send you over to Pix. I'm not sure when he started. Slice Lime is also live playing Minecraft. And those are the two. Slice Lime for Minecraft or Pixelriffs for Enshrouded. What do you think? Give me some thoughts and stream. Thanks very much for hanging out, folks. We'll be back tomorrow morning with Lego at the regular time. I don't have any additional recordings to do tomorrow, so it'll be 9 o'clock Atlantic for the final bags of the Darth Vader helmet set from Lego. Should be a fun time. Will be a shorter stream than normal, but that's fine because I've got some editing and some pre-production and post-production stuff to do on all of the podcasts that I have been recording this week. So there are episodes of the Spawn Chunks happening on the 22nd and on the 29th, and there is an episode of the Citadel Cafe coming out, episode 500, that should be on the 22nd or the 23rd. So keep your eye out for that. They're free wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Very easy to download, very easy to check those out. And while you're out there checking things out, go to patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's one of the best ways to support me. You can join the Discord. It's only $2 a month. It's less than a cup of coffee. It's a great way to continue to keep me streaming. I really appreciate all the support. Thanks to Cosmic and Sandy for hanging out in chat today. Cosmic was lurking and modding, and Sandy was, of course, modding and directing me on my breaks, keeping me in line, as she often does. Really appreciate it. I will see you folks tomorrow. Enjoy Pixel Riffs for Uncharted. Bye for now.